Now I can really say it feels like spring. This morning, I took a walk with my dog and found myself sweating under the sun. They say this summer will be a long and sticky one. As someone who is so sensitive to heat, I know I'll struggle. But luckily, I'll be spending most of my time in this nice, dry studio at the archive. But for now, let's enjoy this perfect weather with 봄, 사랑, 벚꽃 말고 by IU. This is Yohan Lee checking in. Welcome to the archive. It is Sunday, March 16th, and you are joining us at the archive, the show where we explore K-pop and K-content with deep dives, unique stories, hidden meanings, and fresh insight, all from our cozy library studio. A warm welcome to everyone. As I mentioned, the weather is getting warmer and warmer here in Seoul, South Korea. As many of you guys know, I am a winter person. I love that dry, cold weather, but I do also really enjoy spring weather. But what scares me is the advent of summer. From what I've heard, this summer is going to be by far one of the most stickiest, most hottest summer of the Korean history. And some people say this summer season will last for like 7-8 months. I am so not ready for that. I can already expect myself spending a lot of time in the studio at the archive, as this place is dry and so very nice when it comes down to climate and like temperature. A big thank you to the maintenance team for keeping this place so cozy for us every single episode. Now, I believe there might be some of the first comers joining us at the archive today, so here goes the manual to how you can use our show. First up, for local listeners, you can tune in on Jeju-do Island at 88.7 MHz in Jeju City, 88.1 MHz in Seogwipo City, and 101.9 MHz in the Daejeong area. You can also tune in to GGN, the Global Gwangju Network, at 98.7 MHz in Gwangju Metropolitan City and 93.7 MHz in Yeosu City. If you're in Seoul or cannot access these frequencies, please tune in online at arirang.com/radio. And if you want to watch the visual radio, please check out our official YouTube channel, Arirang Radio K-pop. Most importantly, you can find their Instagram account at the archive_8F, where we actively post highlights of our show. You can also DM us if you have messages to send or have song requests. Plus, everybody, very important notice, we have a link tree in our Instagram bio where you can find the Google Forms link for our weekly Wednesday segment, The Anonymous, where you can share your concerns with us. We'll read them out and give our 2 cents every Wednesday. Now, here's a forecast of what we are going to do today. During the first hour of the program, we'll dive into Sunday's exclusive segment, On the Radar, bringing you the latest in K-pop and K-entertainment, from exciting comebacks to drama premieres, with a sneak peek at what's ahead this week. Next in Fresh on the Shelf, we'll feature the newest K-pop release. Then Indigena will explore a fascinating trivia fact that offers deeper insight into the world of K-pop and K-culture. After that, we have Behind the Lines coming up, uncovering the hidden meanings behind iconic lyrics in Korean songs. And of course, finally, we'll be wrapping up with Incoming, where we read out the messages that came through our YouTube live chat and Instagram DMs. I know that this whole week, especially with the launch of the show on Monday, we had so many messages that came in unread. So what I'm going to do today is to go back and read out those messages that you have sent in for us. And following that, everyone, in the second hour, we have the mood board kicking off, where your song requests and stories come to life, inspired by a keyword or image that was posted on our Instagram account. We gather these throughout the week on our Instagram at the archive_8F. So if you wish to participate next week, follow our Instagram, because we will be uploading the first song on Monday. Now, with that said, I am going to play out 2 incredible songs that really goes well with the weather today. Here goes Dikpong's Viva Cheongchun, followed by Madeline Love by Cheese.
Welcome to Arirang Radio.
And yes, everybody, there it was. 2 incredible spring tunes. That was Viva Cheongchun by Dikpong's, the band, and of course, Cheese with the song Madeline Love. I've received many questions asking where can we find the playlist or the track list of the songs that we are playing out on the archive. Please visit arirang.com/radio. Go into the archive page, and there is a track list tab, and we upload our playlist over there every day. So if any of the songs really that if you fell in love with any of the songs that we played out for you today, make sure to go check out the official homepage of our program. Now, with that said, we're going to move on to our next corner on the radar. What makes next week special? What's the latest buzz in On the Radar? We're diving into the biggest K pop and K entertainment news, giving us a sneak peek at what's ahead this week. So, these are the things you can expect happening in the upcoming week, everyone. First up, Jisoo from Blackpink is currently captivating fans across Asia with her highly anticipated solo tour, Lights, Love, Action. As part of this exciting journey, she is set to perform in Tokyo on both Monday and Tuesday, delivering unforgettable shows for her Japanese fans. Following her performance in Japan, she will also continue her tour with stops in Macau and Taipei later this week, bringing her signature charm, talent, and stage presence to even more audiences across the region. Now, moving on, we have Baby Monster set to bring their 2025 first world tour, Hello Monsters, to Aichi on Saturday and Sunday, March 22nd and 23rd. It is delivering an electrifying weekend of performances. As one of the most anticipated stops on their tour, fans can look forward to powerful choreography, stunning visuals, and a set list packed with their biggest hits, making this an unforgettable experience for supporters in the region. Moving on, we have another group. ATEEZ is set to conclude their epic journey with the 2025 World Tour Towards the Light Will to Power finale in Seoul on Saturday and Sunday, February 22nd and 23rd, bringing fans an unforgettable grand finale. As the last stop of their tour, this highly anticipated event will showcase ATEEZ's signature powerful performances, breathtaking stage production, and a set list filled with fan favorite hits, making it a must-see celebration of their incredible global run. All these teams are doing so very well. We just mentioned that Jisoo, Baby Monster, ATEEZ all doing tours. If you guys are fans, go ahead. If they are performing in your region, I sincerely wish you get that ticket. I'll be praying, fingers crossed. Moving on. The highly anticipated We Are All 1 Million concert is set to take place on Saturday, March 22nd, bringing together some of the most dynamic performances and artists for an unforgettable night. As a celebration of music and dance, fans can definitely expect electrifying choreography, stunning stage production, and a powerful showcase of 1 Million's signature style, making this event a must-see for dance and music lovers alike. As you all know, 1 Million is a dance crew, and they're putting together an incredible collaborative concert. If you are a fan of K-pop dances and choreographies, this is the show you do not want to miss. Moving on, from March 14th to April 20th, Gangneung will be hosting an international art festival exploring timeless narratives that connect the past, present, and future. The event highlights the rich heritage of the Gangneung Danoje Festival, recognizes both a national heritage and a UNESCO intangible cultural heritage, alongside folk tales and rituals from around the world, revealing the shared histories of communities and individuals. Also, for all the movies lovers out there, the highly anticipated 2025 live-action adaptation of Snow White, directed by Mark Webb, will bring a fresh take on the beloved classic fairy tale, starring Rachel Zegler in a lead role. The film has generated significant buzz among fans and critics alike. Audiences can definitely look forward to its official release on Wednesday the 19th, when it will finally hit the theaters worldwide. So these are some of the events that we can expect happening next week. So whether you are in Korea or living in a region where your favorite K-pop stars are visiting, let's make this coming week, the next week, another great one together. And of course, aided with the archive, visiting your day-to-day every day at 4 p.m. KST. With that said, I do want to play out a song, this powerful tune coming from one of the most powerful teams out there right now, Ice on My Teeth by ATEEZ. And there it was. How incredible is that song? Having a solo violin aiding a hip hop beat. Incredibly imaginative, creative, and innovative, I would have to say. That is the charm of ATEEZ. The members are so talented. If you haven't checked out their performances, guys, do not miss out on it because this team is one of the best performers out there, globally speaking. Alrighty, now moving on to our next corner, everyone. Fresh on the shelf, diving deep into the latest K-pop release, whether it's a highly anticipated comeback or a hidden gem, we've got something for you. And this is actually a tune coming from an album that was dropped this week, coming from a super talented singer-songwriter. The name is Dept, Dept. And this artist is so very talented. He actually debuted in 2016, if I'm correct, and he's been releasing so many albums. He's a producer, singer songwriter, collaborating with so many artists out there. And I personally support him because we are same age. He was also born in 1991. And this new album, everyone, it's a collaboration with so many artists. And Depth is so good at communicating with local artists. The song I'm going to play right now is again called Love in Jakarta featuring Kelsey Kwan, and many other songs in the album also is a collaboration with fellow musicians based in different countries. And I thought that was clever, bringing in together global listeners, whether you're Korean or not, just like kind of bridging all the different cultures. I thought this was very innovative, and the song itself is also a masterpiece classic. So, everyone, I'm gonna play it out for you right now. Hope you guys enjoy this incredible new drop, Love in Jakarta by Dept. And yes, everyone, there it was, Love in Jakarta, a song by the producer slash singer songwriter Dept featuring Kelsey Kwan. I'm looking into the album right now. All the songs are featuring so many different artists like Febinda Tito. I also see Kelsey Kwan on so many tracks, and the instrumental tracks are also up there for those of you who wants to cover the song. So everyone, go ahead, check out and support this artist, Dept. Now, with that done, we're going to move on to our next corner, Did You Know? Where we dive into some fun facts about the world of K-pop and K-content. Now, guys, did you know that back in 2012, 2PM's member Taecyeon actually suffered a surprising injury during an arm wrestling match with his bandmate Junho? What seemed like a fun, friendly competition turned serious when Taecyeon heard a sudden popping sound and felt intense pain. Turns out, Taegan had fractured his humerus, the bone in his upper arm. He had to undergo surgery to have metal pins inserted to stabilize the bone and was advised for rest for 1 to 2 months to fully recover. Despite the injury, Taegan showed his determination to perform and participate in 2PM's concert and Tokyo's Budokan, though he knew he wouldn't be at his best. He did apologize after the concert, saying, because of this injury, he wasn't able to dance on stage, but he still did make it up on the stage and show live performance, vocally speaking. So a big props to him. Men can be very clumsy, especially, when we get so competitive over nothing like arm wrestling. I'm assuming the members were betting on something, maybe because they went full speed on that. They gave their 120%, ending up with a bone fracture injury. And I thought this was crazy, so I'm gonna play out this song by 2PM, 미친 거 아니야, Crazy. Need to slow down because life throws us lemons and sometimes you just go crazy, but we gotta slow down and keep it cool and just stay in one piece, right? That was 미친 거 아니야 by 2PM, and now we're gonna move on to our next segment called, next corner to be exact, called Between the Lines. This is where we break down K-pop lyrics and uncover the meanings behind the words, and today's lyrics goes like this. 빛이 되어줘. 까맣게 가려진 맘을 너로 밝혀줘. One more time. 빛이 되어줘. 까맣게 가려진 맘을 너로 밝혀줘. Now this is a line from Block B's song 빛이 되어줘, Becoming the Light. I believe the official title is Be the Light in English. Now the line 빛이 되어줘 까맣게 가려진 맘을 translates to become the light and illuminate my heart that's been covered in darkness. Right here, 빛이 되어줘, become the light, is a metaphor for someone or something bringing hope and clarity to a life filled with darkness. It represents the desire for someone to shine through the emotional struggles or confusion the speaker is going through. And the second part, moving on, that is 너로 밝혀줘, illuminated with you. It really emphasizes that this light isn't just any kind of light, it's the light of someone special. The lyric expresses a deep longing for connection and the hope that the person they really care about will bring them out their emotional darkness. It's a beautiful metaphor for love or support acting as a guiding force in one's life. When life is so tough and when you don't know what to do, love is the single light of hope, isn't it? So you're just telling that person you love, please come and illuminate my life, my darkened life with your love. And I would say it was a beautiful tune, very well made. And with that said, let's enjoy this song together. 빛이 되어줘, Be the Light by Block B. A beautiful track. That was 빛이 되어줘 Be the Light by none other than Block B. Incredible team, isn't it? I've always been fascinated by the team. The team balance is incredible. The characters are all so well, I don't know, like they're so talented in their own unique, distinctive way and put together. It's like a perfect puzzle piece, I would have to say. The members will come together and they will fill in the gaps for each other, bringing out this incredible charm of the full band Block B. They have multiple great songs, especially produced by Chico, one of their members. It really kicks differently when Chico, the member, actually takes lead in the production. I believe they did that ever since the beginning of their career, and every single release they've made humongous hits. So go ahead, check out Block B hit songs. You'll love them for sure, I guarantee. So please do that for us. We're going to move on to our next corner. Incoming. You've shared your thoughts and you've sent in your messages through our DM and, of course, YouTube live chat. We're going to check some of the messages that you have sent in for us. Let me begin with the one that came in concerning the question of the day. I believe this was on Friday. I was asking some questions about what is the meaning behind your given names, right? And many of our listeners actually submitted their responses, but many of them were not really read during the live show. So I'm going to continue on with that. Here I see a message that came in from Bahar. Let me go with Bahar's message first. Here it goes. Bahar says, My name Bahar means spring in Persian. It was given to me by my mother. She told me it was because having me felt like spring is coming back to her life. Aww. I really like my name because as a winter born, I'm a spring in winter, as my grandma always calls me. P.S. I sent you two different ways you can write my name in Persian. Which one do you prefer? Says Bahar. That is so cool. Your name is so pretty. Bahar itself, I thought it was always so very pretty, but now knowing that it means spring, again, goes so well with today's topic. I told you the spring weather is here and I'm already sweating in the sun. Wow, Bahar. I guess it's all because Bahar came to our show, right? As a regular listener. And I truly, truly am grateful for that. And as you said, you're a winter born, but you're the spring in that winter, as your grandma noted. That itself is so poetic. Loving the meaning behind your name. I will check out the picture you have sent in, how we can write your name in Persian. I'll let you know later on concerning my preferences. Okie dokie, moving on to the next one. This one is coming from Julia. Here it goes. Julia says, Hi, Johan, AJohn, and listeners. My name is Julia, and the year of my birth, it was the most popular female name given to girls. In addition, I think that this name is quite easy to translate into foreign languages, comparing that my last name has RZ, which occurs only in the Polish alphabet, and for foreigners, it's really difficult to pronounce correctly. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, Julia something something Rux, right? RZ. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I did try covering a Polish song long time ago. What was it? I think it was called Ale Jazz. Ale Jazz. Hakorovo Paratash. I think. I don't know if I'm doing that correctly, but I do remember covering a Polish song and struggling so much because the pronunciations were so difficult. But again, Julia is a beautiful name, and I believe there are many people who share your name, but each one of them are so special, especially paired up with a unique family name, right? Just like you. So I guess you really do stand out as the one and only Julia something something RZ. Thank you for that. Now I know you are coming from Polish background. Loving it. Moving on to the next message. This time we have one coming in from Aimlita saying, Aimlita is my abbreviation from my full name. A is my first name. Milked is my middle name. A is my last name. Ooh. Please don't think my name like that, okay? It's just like a code because my name is longer than that. I feel burdened using my first name because the meaning is a prophet's wife's name. Usually, I am using my middle name and my last name only. My middle name means the month the prophet was born. My last name is my family name. Not many people in my office know my full name. They only know my middle name and my last name only because that is what I wrote as my ID. Why I use aim Lita? Because I need to find my aim and goals in my life. I think it's a motivation for me so far. Oh, I never knew that, aim Lita. That is so cool. I mean, it really depends on the culture, but some cultures come with long, interesting names. Some cultures would just come with simple three-syllable names, just like in Korea. And I am always fascinated with long names because they have their own unique meanings to it, right? But thank you for sharing that. I really like it. I love how you put together a side character, Aim Lita, saying you need to find that goal and aim in your life. Very, very impressive. I want to say thank you for sharing that with us. Really, really means a lot. I'm gonna check out one more message actually that came in from Jun. This is from Monday or Tuesday, I think, saying hello, Johan and AJohn. For today, I just have some questions to get to know both of you and the show better. How is your daily schedule like now? How much time do you need to prepare for the show each day? And what time do you usually arrive at Adiran Tower to get ready? Also, how would you like the archive to be known? What's your wish and goal for the show? For my song request, I would love to hear 처음 뵙겠습니다 by Gina featuring Hwisang. It's been so nice getting to know AJohn through the archive and meeting both of you daily on the show. Let's continue to have fun and cherish the 2 hours we get to spend together every day, says Jun. A lovely message. Thank you so much for that. I'm sure John is so very happy hearing this. Um, Concerning your question, I don't know, for the last 2 weeks putting together this show, we spent so many hours trying to get the templates ready, the formats ready. What are we gonna do on the live show? What kind of BGMs are we gonna use? This whole preparation went on for about a month for me, and John kind of came onto the team about 2, 3 weeks ago, and we've been working in and out, like a crazy amount of work. Now that we're getting used to it a little bit, I arrive at the office, the station around 1:30 to 2 p.m. and John arrives sometime between 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. if I'm correct. Then we sit down, we have a meeting, we prepare everything, we do the checklist of if we covered everything that we need for the show, and that's how we're working on it together. I just want the archive to be felt like a show that is built by our archivist family. I don't know if it's official now, but I like the term archivist because we hold town hall meetings and we try to seek for rooms for improvements. And I just want you guys to all have ownership over the show because we're making the show together as a group. And without you guys, it would never be complete, right? So if you have any ideas or anything you want on the show, please pitch them in. We'll see if it can work technically or not, and see how we can kind of make the show even greater. All right, because that's the whole fun of it, making the show look better and sound better as time goes. I'm also putting a lot of thoughts into it, so help me out, guys. The archivists, I love your presence. Now, with that said, we're gonna take a quick song break coming from Gina featuring Hwisung. Here goes 처음 뵙겠습니다. Featuring Hwisung, an incredible tune. Thank you for that song request. I want to read one more message coming in from Benny. Benny says, Hi, Johan and AJohn and everyone. Happy Monday. This is a message from Monday saying, Congrats to the start of a new era, the brand new show. I know it's a lot of happy moments to prepare this moment for the archive, especially for the writer John. I know not some of us seen him or heard your name for the regulars because we saw you most of the time on GMS before. Good to have you again on board. And lastly, today my weekend was spent event, well, I request 첫사랑 by Paran to welcome the archive like a first love to enjoy the show. Have a great day and the week ahead, says Benny. I'm gonna play out this song for you right now because by now you guys all know through Adelang Radio's official Instagram account that we have invited Shiyun to join us tomorrow for the curation. We're gonna have a deep dive into Shiyun's life and really have a great conversation about how he came to become the person who he is today. I'm a good friend with him and I'm so ready to roast him. So as a sign of welcome and a warm up for all of us to invite Shiyun tomorrow, here goes a song 첫사랑 First Love by Paran, and I'll meet you in the second hour to officially launch the mood board segment. Here it goes.